Chew your dick.
It's just... I'm done.
And on that note, welcome back to the Fandible.com podcast. This is Angela. I'm running the show today.
What?
What? What business is this? And we are playing Hollow Earth Expeditions today. 1930s pulp action adventure with dinosaurs. So we're going to go around the table, introduce your character.
I am Jack Maverickson, cowboy, adventurer who has a flair for fortune hunting and gambling. And I got my two guns, aces and eights, because when they're drawn, people start dying.
Could that be you that dies?
Technically. No, we don't need to bring that up.
It's my job to bring up these questions.
Can everybody ask that like every time I say it?
It could happen.
Even the Amazons? Does that mean you can die too? God damn it.
My name is Jesus Rodriguez, as all you guys know. I am Franklin Strauss, formerly a disgraced scientist. I say formerly because once I discovered the secrets of Egyptian robotics, then my plans will come to fruition, and I'll show all those fools that I should really get tenured.
I thought you said you were going to use a voice for this.
I will stab you with my tiny robot. It's not that tiny. It's really average size when you think about it. No! Also, I would like to mention that I have a small scarab, a robotic scarab I found in an Egyptian tomb, and I showed it to my fellows, and I told them, this proves that Egyptians knew of robotics. They were more advanced than we assumed, and the fools laughed at me. They laughed, and I spit a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, sorry about that. And I should just go. I'm done. I am done with this. I'm done with it all. Science.
And this is Daniel, and I will be playing Lamont Grover, the dwarf. Well, he's not dwarf in the fantasy sense. He's just a very short man who's a filmmaker who's
so like 5'1"?
Yeah.
Hey.
Around that height, yeah. And you know what? No. People in the 1930s were a lot shorter, so he's probably in 4 foot something.
Okay. 4 foot 13.
I know enough math to know that doesn't work out really. I know enough math. And our adventurers are also going to be accompanied by Lisa Johnson. She is the daughter of the mysterious benefactor who is funding your trip. What was your doctor's name? Your scientist's name?
Franklin Strauss.
He is funding Franklin Strauss's expedition to Egypt.
So are you saying she's unexpendable?
No, she's unexpendable. Plus, she is an accomplished linguist. She is so she's going to be on hand to read all the hieroglyphics. Let you know when you're about to trip a curse and bring unfathomable doom upon your heads.
I've heard about all them curses from the Egyptian, but the only curse I've ever seen is bad movies being made about them.
It's all science. It's all mold or idiocy of these people. These superstitions. Quite ridiculous, really, when you think about it. And robots.
So you've all made, and you have hired on, I keep forgetting your name.
Franklin Strauss.
Franklin Strauss.
Just Franklin.
Franklin.
Right.
Franklin has hired on these other two. Jack is heavy here. He's kind of the head of the security. You've hired locals to help out as well.
I gave them all designations. Your Minion 1, Minion 2, and so on. Yes.
A couple token red shirts, just for variety.
Henchman A.
Henchman A.
Sub-minion.
Sub-minion. And, what is your name?
Grover.
Oh, Grover. Lamont Grover.
Okay. And you are on hand to document this.
Yes.
You are going to provide filmed evidence of the amazing robotics that the Egyptians buried in their pyramid.
Document my victory of them.
Okay, Doctor, here's a question.
Yes.
Electricity was invented 30 years ago. How could the Egyptian have been able to build robots without electricity? See, that's the thing about you science people. You don't use logic.
I don't pay you to think. I pay you to shoot shit. When I tell you, look, this is how things are going to go. We're in a dangerous situation. There's something there that's dangerous. I'm gonna look at you, I'm gonna point in the general direction of the dangerous shit and go, you, dangerous shit, shoot your shit at that shit. Is that understood?
It is crystal as clear, sir.
That is not even proper grammar. Idiot.
Call me an idiot one more time, and I'm going to introduce you to two of my friends.
Can't even count to 2, I'm surprised. Anyway.
So it's mid-afternoon. You had done some work in the pyramid early this morning, but then you took your midday break because it's Egypt and it's very hot. So you're going back in for the afternoon, and one of your scouts has reported that he thinks he has found the path to the main burial chamber.
Thinks or knows? Tell me now.
Well, sir, we won't know until we actually get down there. There's so many switchbacks, but our ancient maps show that this should be the main burial chamber.
But if you're wrong, you...
Please, sir, I have like 5 children at home.
I know. That's one of the reasons I picked you. I mean, by the way, could you sign over here your children's rights? No? Okay. Let's move on. Moving on.
I cannot write, sir.
Okay. Oh, right. Damn it. Did not think that through. Anyway, let's move on.
So you've had, is everyone going to go down to investigate the burial chamber?
I'm
Me and
playing
my
my
cameraman.
harmonica, but since I have no performance, it's awful. I'm just sitting there at the tent. If you want to invite
What
me,
is
sure.
dying around? Oh, it's you. Listen, we are going. You, gunman. You, videoing my awesomeness. Let's move right now.
Captain, I'm all about, defending you from the locals, but I don't know if how well my bullets will do against mummies and rats down there.
Oh, for the love of God. There's no such things as walking... I know in that picture you saw, it seemed very scary when the mummy, and it's obviously fake, unoriginal, completely... They didn't even check the signs. I'm gonna go in the terrain for like 5 minutes if you don't tell me. Okay.
I'm just gonna be nodding my head along.
Okay, so I give him a 20 minutes reason why mummies are ridiculous.
So let me get this straight.
Yes.
You don't believe in mummies?
I don't believe in walking mummies.
Okay, I was going to say, because you never really specified, and I thought this was going to be real embarrassing. We're going to go down main channel, but I'm going to prove you. I'm going to prove a scientist wrong. Woo! Just keep going. Just hurry up. What's happening?
So a couple of minions and henchmen lead the way.
I do my security thing. You over there, you walk ahead of me. You'll trigger a salt trap or where the hell they put in this place, and you behind me, you'll fall in the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Not very motivational.
Okay.
No, you're terrible at this
pretty much.
leadership.
I have a 1 charisma. I'm drinking.
Drinking.
There's a reason why they got me at discount.
It was kind of cheap, yes.
And as Lisa's got her lantern and she's reading all the hieroglyphics on the walls, and so far she's pretty sure that you are on the right track. Because the number of curses and warnings that are appearing on the wall are increasing.
It's so good that we were sent a nanny for free, I'd say. I mean, it's nice to know that the benefactor is so happy with us that he had to send a leash.
I am not here as a leash. I am an accomplished... I am well respected in my field. There is no one better at reading hieroglyphics than I am.
That's
Is
adorable.
the woman still talking?
Come on, leave her alone.
Listen.
Blah, blah, blah. At least
Listen,
you can make
just
dinner.
make sure you do not touch anything. I don't care who your father is, how much he's paying for this expedition. I will have victory here.
Yeah!
And then he just comes, please.
Only because
Man.
you said please.
Thank you.
Well, nanny, I'll lead the way. I'm going to keep on walking. Grab the torch and just head toward.
Alright. You guys walk.
Mhm.
There's a couple switchbacks. You run into a dead end at one point, and the minion's very, very sorry. Very, very, very sorry.
Oh! I slap him across the head.
No. He cowers for a bit, but he keeps going. He keeps going.
Okay.
You get my good side over there, Groover?
Oh yeah, I'll making sure he gets all the shots. This is like a reality show. He's getting everything.
Excellent.
You're beginning to run low on film. Because it's been quite a while that you've been down here. You're beginning to get a little hungry.
Jesus Christ, where the hell are we going? I'm about to...
This way. Where else would we be going? I don't pay you to think. Let's keep walking. He's obsessive. He cares about victories. He's not really caring about the hunger or anything. He's just gonna keep going as long.
Okay. Lisa mentioned that she hasn't seen any hieroglyphics on the walls in a while. There's been no signs on the walls.
Okay.
I
go find the scout. Fool, where are you? You told me there was a path here. Where's the path?
Well, we are on a path.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure I was looking for different hieroglyphs leading me for robotics. Hieroglyphs? Do you see any hieroglyphs on the wall at the current moment?
Well,
no, you do not!
Sir, I'm just going to say this once. You asked me to do security, and that's fine with me, but, you yelling at them folks ain't really going to help. So,
what would you suggest?
Well, we either turn back or we keep going forward. It's not like he's going to make tennis to China.
You have some sort of pocket watch on you. You have a big fancy pocket watch on you. You check the time because it has been quite a while. You figure that it's got to be like second breakfast or something at this point.
He's kind of hungry.
Or is he? You don't know what we've discussed.
In times past.
And your watch isn't running.
Try and wind it a bit and see if...
Well, and the hands move, and then they start moving backwards.
Well, that ain't right. Pass it over to my cameraman, who's good. She's like, take a look at this. See
Will Scarab actually start working? Because I assume it didn't work before because it didn't have whatever. Would it start working?
Yeah, you brought it with you. It and kind of whirs to life.
What is this? It's working. It's working.
Oh, shit.
Hey. Do not destroy my life's work here. That is not happening.
Oh,
Can it fly?
Yes?
you say it's a scarab.
It can fly.
It can fly!
Yeah. It's not like going to be taking off and like it's not flying like an airplane, but it's hovering over your hand.
Victory. Yes. I'll show them all. What? No, what?
It has just sped off down this very dark, foreboding corridor.
You see this 5'11", super skinny guy who looks like he hasn't done an ounce of like any physical activity in his life go the Flash mode at this point and just start sprinting ahead.
Don't run forward like, God damn it, I say as I come on, everybody.
And he's obsessive, so he has not noticed it yet. But the others of you can notice, like if you hold your lanterns up or your flashlights up, the walls previously had basically been, like limestone brick. They're more like rock now. This does not look like one of those carved tunnels that the Egyptians were fond of. This looks almost like a cave in the middle of the frickin' desert.
Well, I'm screaming, come on, Frankie! This is stupid! Slow down!
Off in the distance here, Tenure, come back here! Tenure!
Let's see, Jesus, you run ahead of everyone else. Like, everyone's just, like, trying to keep up with you, but you are driven to keep after that robot. So I'm going to ask you to roll your perception at a -3.
Ouch!
Because you're not paying attention to anything other than that robot.
Okay, so 3... Oh, so I have a 10...
So what's your perception should be
so
7?
Mine is supposed to be 4, so... 2.
Yeah, you don't notice it. I should have done that roll. But, alright, so you're just going.
Okay.
And the rest of you are...
Oh, yeah, I'm chasing Astor. I'm just like, God.
Yeah, I'm like, Arlo, make sure to get... I'm actually hanging behind with Arlo a bit to just make sure I get the action scene of everybody running after. It's like, all right, then go.
Do you have like more like little minions other than your camera guy? Like,
no, it's just my main camera guy and the red shirts.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Yeah, and as you two are coming up, you and the last of the minions and the red shirts are coming up. Suddenly, the ground is shaking.
I skid to a halt.
Everyone roll athletics. It'll be a difficulty 2. So if you've got a better than 2, you'll be fine.
I have 2+, so I don't. Yeah.
I have no athletics. So
Athletics, yeah, so that means you roll a -2, which
with your
means...
I believe your base, it's got to be Dex.
Yeah, which
the
means
base
I have
skill,
0
frankly.
dice,
so
so
I have
fail.
0 decks as well.
So I
Alright, so
fall
you
on my
get-
ass.
yeah,
I fall on my face.
Basically,
Athletics, or do you mean acrobatics?
I meant athletics.
Athletics is strength.
Oh, strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Still
still
0. In fact, worse than 0. I'm at -1. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm on my face.
Okay, so yeah,
Bonk.
you two fall.
I'm a little doggy, yes.
Yep, you managed to keep your footing, but not entirely sure that's a great thing because you notice from the walls suddenly lava is pouring. There's these little pipes in the walls that seem to be now piping lava into your corridor.
Oh shit! I say. So is everybody else sliding down or something? Like, where are we heading off?
Your corridor is heading downhill. At the moment, there's only like 2 feet of lava, like spread out, and it's not piled up very high yet. But you've got about a 2-foot stretch of lava that you could jump over. And maybe you want to. Because otherwise you're going to be... You don't want to be stuck in the lava.
Okay, I grab and I look over and I grab the girl who how's she doing?
Yeah, she's actually managed to keep up surprisingly well.
I was like, this ain't no time to play hopscotch, darling. And I tossing her over the lava, and I'm going right over.
Okay, you have to do athletics. I'm gonna say it's a difficulty of 4
Okay.
to throw a person.
Okay, so mine is 5. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 points.
All right, so you get 2 extra dice.
2 extra dice, and then this is for 2.
Nope, that blue is 3.
Okay, 2. Oh crap! 2.
She stumbles and her foot hits the lava. She managed to make it to the other side, but her foot hits the lava, and she's screaming and like crying out in pain at the moment.
All right, well I'm jumping over.
All right, it's difficulty 2 for you to get across.
Yeah, I nail it, and I'm taking off my hat, and I'm hitting her like
Okay.
foot, who's might be on fire.
You need
Right.
to make the athletics jump.
Yeah, well, I don't have it. I mean, I'm at -1, so...
You have 2 style points, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm guessing if I... Okay, so each style point gives me how many?
1 die.
One die. So 1 to get to 0 and 1 to get to 1 die, at least. How many successes do we need to just make it through?
You need 2,
Oh, so I still need
but
to...
somebody could help you. If
Actually,
somebody wants-
Arlo has... Let me see, he doesn't have any athletics. He just has strength 4, which gives him 2 die to start with. At least he's got better than I do.
But if he helps you over, I would let you roll 3 dice total.
All right, so let's do that.
So I can still spend your points to get you up there.
There you go. And 3 die. So
You do one?
Yeah, you
yeah,
can
just-
roll a blue.
yeah, there you go.
Ah!
No.
Yeah, both of you do make it to the other side.
But I'm like hanging from the ledge. Yeah.
Yeah, and so you're going to take 1 point of lethal damage from lava hitting your foot.
I'm going to pull you over as soon as I was like, come on, little boy. Come on, little kitty.
And now you guys need to start running unless you want the lava to catch you.
How about the minions? Are they jumping over?
How are my minions going?
Yeah, they'll make it.
Okay.
They'll make it. A couple of them are a little singed,
Okay.
but everyone actually makes it over.
They can do their
So
job.
this is is it starting to pull down on us? Like,
Yes, it's going fairly slowly. It's because it's not that deep of it's not that steep, but still, it's pretty slowly but surely. This tunnel is filling with lava, and it's actually now it's going slow enough that it's actually piling up. So it's no longer just a little trickle of lava coming behind you. You've got it's beginning to stack up.
I'm going to throw the girl's arm around my shoulder because her legs hurt.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at your minion. What's his name?
Arlo.
Arlie. You got the little one?
I'm assuming he does.
Yeah.
And I'm going
If
to...
you want him to help you,
Yes,
he
yes.
is helping. He is
This is
a
what
royal
Arlo does. He
minion.
carries me when I need to.
I'm pulling up my gun and aiming it towards the lava. I was like, wait a minute, never mind. We're running. We're booking it.
Okay, it is going to be. This is going to be an extended action.
Mm-hmm.
I hate doing this to you guys, but it's athletics to run.
Okay.
I did not think this through with Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
You are
not
going to
actually-
have a little bit of an advantage because you were ahead of it when this all started. And you were still knocked down when the ground started to shake, but you never had to make the jump over the lava because you're the one that tripped it.
They'll never know.
No, they won't. No one knows why this happened.
Oh.
I know. You tripped it.
Okay.
Good job failing your perception check.
It's what I do.
Tenure.
Tenure, where are you? Tenure!
So you're going to have 3 rounds
Mm-hmm.
to make 3 successes.
What's the difficulty?
Athletics.
And it's just a total of 3 successes
Oh,
overall.
in 3 rounds.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, first round. I'm going. And do I get minuses because?
You have you have a -1, Billy.
Okay.
You're going to roll for
Arlo, yeah.
and he's got a -1 for carrying you.
Okay.
So
And
he's
do
got 1 die.
And I have no negatives myself? Or?
Nope.
Okay.
You can always give him inspire him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? Yeah. Exactly. He's got this like. Oh, move! Come on! If we don't make this, we're never gonna get back, and we're never gonna be able to show our films. Move! Like, I smack him like a horse.
You get to roll 2 dice.
I made a 4.
Okay.
How many rolls? We
You've got 3 rounds to do
Alright,
it.
so 0.
Oh. That's a 1. You can
That's
keep
a
it
1.
or you can re-roll it.
No, I'll take that 1.
Can I use my
roll-
scout
yeah.
minion? Can I use my scout minion to help me
And roll another one.
to run ahead of me and like just find a clear path?
Nope.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure he can do that. Let's see, what would a minion have? I'm gonna say he's...
Survival?
Really, you're just using him to, like,
The
be
guy
the
help-
first one.
yeah,
Like, you've got a fairly speedy guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll give him 4 to run ahead, and we'll see if he finds anything.
Okay.
Yes, he tells you you've got about 20 more yards, and there is a turnoff.
Mm-hmm.
And he didn't take the time to actually go explore it, but it'll at least get you off of this path, and hopefully it will go somewhere else that is out of the direct
so
path.
does it give
of
me
the
any
lava.
bonus to like run the hell away or
Because you know where you are going, you get 1 extra die.
per roll?
Yes.
Okay, so 1 extra die. All right, then. First time around, I'm gonna add another. Use a style point.
All right.
Let's see if the magic happens. 1. Great. Second time. Let's not use a style point. Let's see if I'm lucky. No. Third time around. Use 2 style points.
Ooh.
0. Yeah.
Oh!
I think. Yeah.
You're far enough ahead that you're going to have that a minion is going to come by, and he knows that you hold the purse strings, and he's going to kind of drag you.
Okay.
Because he's kind of weak, he can't actually pick you up, so you're taking a point of bashing damage.
Okay.
No. We made it. Yeah. Me and my girl.
You made it. So make it off to
This guy.
Oh,
Yeah, I only got 1 success.
you've not made it.
No, I got 1 success only.
And I was gonna have a minion come help you, and then I rolled a 0. You can take a. Let's see, I don't want to totally dick you over. I don't want our director to die.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that.
You could always try some of his items.
Oh,
He has to loosen the load.
you are if you are willing to start getting rid of some of your stuff, you're going to Arlo will be able to actually pick you up and carry you off rather than
We
just
need those
helping
cameras.
you run.
What if I give up a style point to just grab it? No, we need this film. Without it, we might as well not have come.
Well, I'm not saying you have to get rid of like your cameras, but
I
maybe
don't
you
have
start
much
getting
else.
rid of because all of you would have had basic survival
Right,
gear.
right,
Maybe
right.
you get rid of your pack that has your lamp.
Some of your film.
No, film is sacred. That's the one thing. I'll give up food before I go. In fact, yeah, sure. I dropped the pack where I had all my supplies. I'm a dwarf. I don't eat much. So it's open anyway. It's like no film, movie. This is sacred. So yeah, I lose my food. Yeah.
Okay, so Arlo's
We'll keep that in mind.
picked you up, and he's got you. He spends a style point of his own. He's got 1. He's just like, I'll get you out of here, boss. He picks you up like a sack of potatoes. You're holding onto that camera like it's
Are you
gold.
shooting like as the lava's chasing you?
But it's actually all upside down
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
he's hanging upside down. So it's gonna be a little.
We'll fix it in post.
And
Slow it down a little bit.
y'all make it into your side tunnel. So all of your minions have made it thus far. I'm going to say you got about a dozen minions. Some of them are crew members, some of them are security, and some of them were like to help excavate.
Okay.
And you've all got him still. Good job.
I blame all of you.
Really? Doctor.
What?
So let me get it straight. You're running forward
Yes.
through this cave and suddenly
Yes.
lava starts leaking out of pipes. Now, I don't think they decided to wait for you to pass and then punish us for not following you so closely.
That makes perfect sense to me. I don't know why it wouldn't be logical to you.
Listen, Doc, you hired me to do one thing in
Yes.
this. Well, two. Maybe get a girl and sleep with her.
He
That's
says,
more of a
looking
promise.
meaningfully over
This
at
slaps
the...
you in the face.
Understandably.
Thank you, avoids me from doing it. Now,
And
continuing
secondly
on.
is to keep you alive, because if I don't get paid, I got debt collectors coming out my asshole.
That's why I chose you.
Exactly. So, if you want to stay alive, you don't run ahead. You got it, Captain?
Blah, blah, blah. Fine. Now, we need to find tenure as soon as possible.
What the fuck is a tenure?
The robot. The flying robot that from my hand. It's very pretty.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm leading.
You have lost track of tenure in the course of lava chasing you and you falling. Tenure is nowhere to be
I
seen.
must find tenure as soon as possible.
I might have been stuck in the lava.
No. You see me actually turning around and considering? No.
You never saw tenure double back.
Okay.
It's just he got too far away from you.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know whether he took this turn off. If there's maybe another one.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as you know, tenure is not back in the lava.
Okay.
Maybe it's back in the lava. I'm going in.
As you, and the lava's coming closer now. It's actually starting to go into your switch off.
Alright, sir. Folks, I think we should be moving along. Moving along, little doggies.
Fine. Let's move.
All right.
I passed the girl off to like one of the more burlier looking minions. I was like, keep her safe. She doesn't. She's not very light on her feet.
She kind of glares at you. She thinks that it's offensive, but she can't quite come up with a good retort.
No.
If you were speaking ancient Egyptian, she would have been like right on top of that.
I would have.
But English,
Mm-hmm.
she's not quite as quick-witted in English.
No.
Alright, cool. So we're moving ahead.
And you notice that it's beginning to get lighter. That you don't need the flashlights and the torches anymore. That it almost seems like you're approaching sunlight. But you're not going up. You're still going farther down.
Maybe we
Maybe
entered a cliff.
possibly the side of a mountain, perhaps. That's
Makes sense to me.
Oh, there's no major mountains in this area. That's somewhat
Well,
weird.
there's a few possibilities that we know of. That
Yeah,
from
possibly,
canyons.
but they're not that. They're much farther than we travel, as far as I know.
Oh, well. I don't care what light source we're going towards as long as it's not glowing orange and burning me. So,
Ha!
You don't
A
mind.
joke. Stop doing that. Let's go.
The ceiling of your tunnel it's rising. Your floor is going down a little bit more, but the ceiling is also rising. So it was once just a couple feet above your head, like a normal room.
Mhm.
It's now 10 feet above that. Keep going 20, 40, 100 feet. You're eventually it seems like you're in this giant cavern, except that it's as bright as day. And you're actually approaching a grassland.
In all the...
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not very Egyptian terrain.
I am
That's
pausing and I'm pulling out a compass.
Needle kind of waves back and forth. Does a couple spins.
Oh, I know where we
It's
are.
not saddling
We're dead.
anyone.
We're dead, and this is, I guess. Well, there's no ladies here.
Excuse me.
I'm still debating if you're much of a lady girl.
Of course I am a lady. How dare you?
Obviously, we're not dead because your people are still around me. Ugh. Let's move. I go through the portal.
You would know. Like, did anyone else hear compass?
I was like, I was like, compass is going nuts.
Mm-hmm.
There's sunlight from somewhere.
Hollow Earth theory says that compasses would not work.
Oh. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Do you realize where we are?
Hell.
Lost.
No, it's not an island. It's a cabin.
We all,
I am a quarter full of
guessing.
buffoons. I step through and look out into my destiny.
Did you step into the grass? Or
I step into the grass.
That is hard too.
How big is how thick is the grass? Like how is it tall? Is it?
It is. The grass
Yeah.
is taller than you.
Okay.
Oh, hell.
Okay.
The rest of you, it's like up to your shoulders.
Take a look around. I'm assuming, like, just grass all over the place.
Yeah, it's actually a very quiet, calming scene.
Mm-hmm.
If you look up, you're clearly underground.
Uh-huh.
There's rock above your head, but it's noon. It is noon. It's a little humid, but otherwise it's kind of a nice spring day.
Okay.
Make sure Arlo is shooting.
You get a style point because you got fucked over.
Okay, Captain.
What?
You're cackling, and there's still lava coming probably our way if we don't start moving straight ahead. So if you can
That's where we are.
No, I don't. I know where we don't want to be, which is here when that lava reaches us.
You guys heard something. You saw something rustle in the grass.
What?
Perception rolls, all of you.
So are we standing in the grass, or
No, you're not yet.
all right. Perception rolls, all of us.
3.
Perception roll. Alright.
3.
So, which,
But I should the fuck pulling out my guns.
4.
You notice that you're down a minion. And you see some grass moving.
I think we're missing. Over there! I point at the other side. There, I think one of our men is in that direction.
What are those fools doing now? This is my moment.
Shut up. Shut up, I say as I take off my hat. And I'm using survival to see, like, I'm listening for, like, birds or anything. Like, I'm trying to see if there's a predator nearby.
Okay, difficulty 4.
Yeah, I can imagine it's pretty high difficulty since I'm in Hollow Earth.
That's exactly. You wouldn't necessarily know what you're listening for.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't hear anything. There's some birds. Maybe one of them's a bird of prey,
Okay.
but there's nothing like predators around.
I toss a glance over towards the tunnel. Do I see an orange glow start? Okay, this is what we're going to do. I point to like 3 of our minions. Get your machetes out. You're hacking our way through that. We're following. Everybody, get your guns out real quickly, and keep quiet. Something ain't right.
Do you want to try to stealth through the grass?
We're not stealthing with this many people.
Oh, okay. I was just saying with the keep quiet. It's like good luck in the stealth roll.
Oh yeah, no. It's like I'm just keep quiet. I'm looking at him and saying no cackling.
I'm ruining my moment.
So I'm pretty much telling people to, start cutting their way through.
Okay.
Did you give me a style point? Or is this?
Yes, for cackling.
Oh, thank you.
Because it was amusing.
Oh, thank you. All right, I try.
Yeah. So good job on that.
Okay.
All right. Start heading through the grass. You're kind of like clustered together because everyone's like kind of terrified and they don't want to do a long line.
Yeah, pretty much what I'm trying to get them to do is 3 in front like a V, just cutting, trying to get.
I have my mini surrounding me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like, on the side they're with their guns and stuff, and 2 in the back. I'm right behind the guys with the machete, ready to start shooting at anything, and you guys will be following us, keeping safe.
Yep.
Keeping recording.
Oh yeah, my guys. Like again, we're usually near the back. You sort of like trying to get as much of the group as we can.
Sure.
Okay. Remember,
Recording in short spurts, but
I was like, everybody get a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, and we're just going ahead. And I'm just looking around.
All right.
Okay, minions A through C with me.
I hate this man.
I'm having fun. He totally fits into this.
I know.
Start wandering through the grass, not really noticing anything. Every once in a while, you hear a.
How we all doing? Everybody got their buddy?
What's going on?
I turn towards it.
A.
Run now!
Minion A!
Run now!
Minion A!
Yeah,
And from the back, behind your group, the Velociraptor jumps out from behind you. He picks off another one.
it's like
Your camera's panned over just in time to see, like, his arm get ripped off.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
Run! Heal the monsters! I'm taking, it's already gone by the time, but we're bolting towards, just straight ahead. I say, fuck Cutton! Go! 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 And I'm trying to keep with these two in Princess. I call her Princess. But yeah, we're all moving.
Those of you that can see above the grass now, you can see that the Velociraptors are now standing much more erect, and you can see that there's about 20 in this field of grass.
Oh. Me and B, your shoelaces. Shuffle. Well, no one's looking, of course.
Of course.
Okay.
And he gets eaten.
Okay. Did this slow him down at all?
He's gonna stand there and numb for a second.
Okay.
But you still have they're mostly behind you guys, but they're kind of forming like a half circle. You guys aren't going to be able to double back by any means.
We're moving forward.
The 8 million B, we must run as quickly as possible.
Go. I'm pushing them forward, and I'm turning around and taking a pot shot at one of them.
Okay.
Whenever, like, I'm not the one that they're just kind of like holding back, but if any of them like try to go towards the ones retreating, like I'm putting myself as the back line, and if whoever tries to go for like the last person in line, I'm going to take a shot at them.
Okay. One has just stuck his head out of the grass because you've been knocking everything down, so he sticks his head out towards you, kind of snapping in your direction.
Alright, cool. I'm going to use 2 more style points because I know I'm going to get more later because I'm awesome. Well, that was a 2.
How many minions do we have left?
Wow, that was a great roll.
You've got 4 left.
Partial minions or like overall?
Overall.
11.
Alright.
People have been getting eaten.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
You took out a Velociraptor.
It just like, and I'm like, whew, I spin the gun because I want to. Get me up, little doggies!
You like hit it like you hit its vulnerable spot.
Like right when it's
whenever
open
that
its
is
mouth.
in a Velociraptor, you hit it and it's just like.
I give it a moment to open its mouth. They pick up like bite him at me and shoot him in the mouth. Right in there. It's like bam, let's go.
You're lucky that Velociraptor was clever.
Oh yeah, I got that. All right, I think we got the footage we need. Move
it. I'm losing too many minions.
So we're still running for it.
Keep running. Okay. You keep running. I'm not going to make you guys roll athletics because y'all suck at athletics.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So we're just going to assume that like sheer adrenaline is keeping you guys going, but it's not enough because the Velociraptors, being the pack hunters they are, they have surrounded your group. You can start if you want to start taking pot shots at Velociraptors. That's cool.
I'm hiding behind Arlo, who by now has his gun out. Yeah, he has a rifle.
All right.
So he's got his rifle out. Just
my little tiny pistol. I'm screwed.
What we're doing is I'm saying, they want to surround us. I'm like, we're still going straight. Just shoot whatever's blocking us. And I'm pointing to like the one ahead of our path. Well, the first 2 ahead of my path. And I'm doing dual whittling, shooting them both. Mm-hmm. So that takes 2 out of both my dice. So first, so 9. I mean, no. I get 2 of these. Because first gun, 5.
All right, you hit it.
Second time, 6. So 2 of them, 2 different ones, like 5 to 6.
All right, they are both bleeding, but now they're just angry at you. And they've got you in their sights.
I'm always in someone's sights. Ollie, help me out here, buddy.
I'm assuming Arlo's going to take a shot at one of the wounded ones.
Go ahead and roll.
Alright, so his firearms is 5. So 3 and 2.
And then what does the damage on his...
Well, he got 2 successes there. And his damage on his gun is 3 lethal.
So he gets 3 more dice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 1. No. And this is a 3.
Yes.
And so for 3 total. Okay. Yeah,
all right.
Yeah, 3 total.
His gun didn't do any damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of like... Pew!
Are they stunned?
Or...
If I do more than their stun rating, they're stunned for a round.
Yeah, they're not stunned yet.
Oh, son of a bitch. A T-Rex is 8, so it's like, holy shit.
I just see you both was like, I don't know what I pay for. Look into my pack, pull out some dynamite. 1, let's put 3.
So you're wiring 3 of them together?
I'm wiring 3 to 2-second fuse. Like, when I say run, you better run because I'm not coming back for you. Oh, what's the roll for dynamite?
Let's double check what that is.
I guess throwing it would be. Oh wow, I don't know. Demolitions plus.
Yeah, it's definitely that. I don't know.
Blow it up.
Weapons.
We blow it up, motherfucker. We blow it up.
Dynamite stick. Wiring multiple sticks of dynamite together grants a +2 damage bonus. So to attack with dynamite.
Demolitions?
Yeah, I'm sure it's got to be demolitions.
Okay. Because what's the difficulty? Because I already have 3 plus for average.
You know what? It's 3.
Okay, fine. And it's +2 per dynamite, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that'd be just my normal demolitions roll plus 4, so 11?
Sure. That sounds like good math.
Math is... I'm smart.
You got a 15-foot radius of explosive is what it's going to be.
Duck. 5.
Okay. It's going to... So, alright, you guys gonna run?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's throwing it ahead of us.
I'm
and
throwing
okay.
it. Okay, I'm throwing it like... I... Duck!
Alright. You throw it, it falls right between the 2 that Billy had already damaged.
Okay.
The dinosaur guts rain down.
Run, you call my shirt! Run, you fools!
Yeah, I'm turning and running. Yeah.
And the Velociraptors are kind of like confused for a second because fucking dynamite coming off in their faces. They're like, ah! So you guys start running. I'm gonna make you start rolling at this point.
Athletics.
Yeah.
How's the woman doing for her hurt leg?
She's doing all right.
Okay.
She keeps on.
What's
keeping on.
What's the average to make this?
It's gonna be 2.
Made it.
You made it.
Fuck!
The rest of you guys, what is the base for athletics? Is that dex or is it strength?
Strength.
It's strength. I have a feeling that I read this somewhere that you can actually also roll twice what your base attribute is.
Oh yeah. So
it's twice your base attribute. You'd still have the -2.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But that should still give you dice rather than when you were at -1 earlier.
She gave him 6 then.
All right.
For him. Well, 6 minus plus another minus if he's gonna carry me, Arlo. So I'll pay 1 to up that back up to 6.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right.
5.
2.
Hey, you only got 2.
Yeah.
All right. So you don't.
Well, he makes it. You said the athletic.
Oh, did I say it was 2?
Yeah.
I thought it was 3. Awesome. You all make it. You're running.
I felt like some higher power tried to screw me over.
Yeah, Arlo is motivated right now.
Alright, and your minions are keeping up. They've got Velociraptors snapping at their heels.
Okay.
But they're going.
Okay.
They're going, but they're getting tired because you guys have been running through fucking grass.
If they want to stop, they can go ahead.
And you guys have been you've been running for, you've been walking for hours at this point. So it's beginning to wear you guys down. The Velociraptors are well rested, and they actually managed to corral you back. Because you're running forward, but then they kind of come ahead of you and they start herding you the other way, and now you're only down to about 15 Velociraptors. You got rid of some of them between killing them with the explosives and your lucky shot, but you've still got 15 Velociraptors, and they've now circled you again, and they're not happy.
I'm losing. Oh god damn it! This is expensive stuff.
Before you do that, you hear some voices up, and there's you've been herded to where there's some trees near the end of the grassland. You hear some voices up there.
I'm looking up, I guess.
A little help?
You hear this, ear-splitting scream from up above you guys. Just this, you look up, and it's just this mass of people jumping out of the trees, spears drawn, and they just leap down on the Velociraptors and start stabbing them viciously in the necks. There were enough people jumping out of the trees that there's at least one person per Velociraptor. These vicious-looking spears, stabbing them. In like a minute, you're alive. Velociraptors are all dead.
I just keep my gun.
Why didn't I hire those people?
And now you've got an army, a small army, but an army of people pointing spears at you.
At least you can speak English.
Yeah, I have my guns out. I'm spinning around with my guns, just aiming at all of them.
Put down your weapons, man.
I do I hold up my hands and then my guns kind of hang loosely off my thumbs.
No, Hollow Earth. All I know is the fact that there might be Hollow Earth. I wouldn't know anything about what would live within Hollow Earth, right?
Right.
Okay. I stand up. I'm assuming Amazons. Maybe
are they women or are they just? We just know
you can't really tell. They're covered in. It's very primitive armor. It's like leather and wood. It's highly decorated, highly stylized. But they're also wearing masks, so you just know that these are people pointing sharp.
But they're obviously primitive.
Yes, you would assume that they're primitive.
I've got this.
Oh crap!
I step forward.
Say crap.
Step no further, man.
Primitive peoples.
I can step up in front of them. Hi. Thank goodness you helped us. We thank you kindly for your help. We are visitors upon your lands, and we are most grateful for your aid. If it hadn't been for you,
did you see a small robot pass by?
Shut up, man.
Shut
it
up.
is a bit his fault. We were exploring far ahead, and we have lost our way, and we were attacked by these creatures. And we thank you again. If it had not been for you, we would surely be dead.
You will shut up.
Gladly.
And you will come with us.
Gladly. Oh, you're getting this, right?
I just have my guns hanging loosely from my thumbs. Okay, just walking.
You get poked in the side.
Well, I'm keeping.
Put them down.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly put them in my holsters. It's all right. No, don't need to be angry about this. I am as content as a housewife.
Now, I've dealt with tribes before. Generally, we'll go to their village. I'll show them some fire. They'll be very impressed. Okay? So I've got a handle on this.
Oh shit, we're dead. We're dead. Holy shit, we're dead.
The warriors, they kind of corral you together, kind of like the Velociraptors did.
What are they doing with the Velociraptors?
A couple are staying behind, and they're starting to butcher them.
It's they're a few degrees back. You'll find 3 of them. That's my doing. Just saying.
It's my dynamite.
Listen, I shot one in the face, took it down, and I weakened the rest. Your dynamite. it was just for show.
Yes, the dynamite required the Velociraptors to be weakened first.
So
That's not what it would
you're
work.
welcome.
All right.
Yeah. So, just saying, don't forget that one.
Are you guys going to try to talk to them or to each other?
Oh yeah, I'm going to try to talk.
I'm going to try to talk.
You're going to get poked with a spear every time you do.
Oh, Jesus.
They're not trying to hurt you.
Okay.
It's just shut up. They don't want to hear you talk.
But you notice that for an hour, I'm just keep getting poked.
Eventually, you are led back to a small village. It's not super primitive. It's not all dirt huts or anything. But it is all wooden structures. But it looks like they're pretty well made. It's pretty well made. Yeah, good job, primitive people. That's what you're thinking. It's could be worse.
In a few centuries, maybe they can, get concrete, some stonework, perhaps. I might even call them probably not equals.
And actually, when you reach the village, there's a few women that are there. They're all topless, all the women there, but a lot of men were left behind.
Mm-hmm.
So they're all, if you do perception checks, everybody.
Maybe this is heaven.
2.
1.
You don't notice this because you're a pig. And you're still thinking about tenure.
Okay.
You're still thinking about tenure. You guys notice the men all seem to be they're tending the cooking fires. They seem to be repairing clothing. They're tending children.
Well, ain't this the step into the looking glass?
And eventually you're all led to basically the center of the village. All the houses are on the perimeter. And the apparent leader, the one that spoke to you first, removes the mask, revealing a woman underneath. Why are you here, men?
As my smallest gentleman told you, we arrived in the world from the world above.
Oh, this is
where there are machines and vehicles. And I start waving my hands around, just we come from this worlds here. Actually, I'm just looking for a small robot named Tenure. Maybe you've seen it. Perhaps floats around. No.
Robot?
It's a small mechanical device made of metal. You know what? Do you know of metal?
You get another stab in the side.
Ah!
They know metal.
Stop doing that. We're here by accident. We just want to move on. So could you ladies please let us go?
What? Let us go. Jesus Christ. You see what the hell is out there? Goddamn Gila monsters left and right.
We would have taken care of it. We gotta find Tenure now.
Sir, I'm not a prideful man, as my father. He was also a drinker, a cheater, and a man who ended up getting dead by a broomstick up his ass. My mom liked to call that disease. Yeah, but so I'm not ashamed to say I have no fucking idea where in tarnations we are, what the hell we're facing. I don't even know what the hell we just killed. Goddamn Gila monsters. That's all I know.
That was a velociraptor, actually. It's small, probably.
Small?
Well, actually, some of the creature dinosaurs from the past could reach several tens of feet high. Really.
Listen, it's great that you want to find a robot. It's cute. I know
you men speak too much.
Oh,
you asked us to speak. What do you expect us not to speak when you say speak? You gotta be clearer, woman. Oh.
Spear in the side.
Oh! Stop doing that!
It's very tender there. You're gonna have a bruise.
Listen, I'm sorry. Us men, we like to flap our gums like there's peanut butter under them, like Mr. Ed. Is he?
No. You don't have Mr. Ed
yet. Okay, flap our gums like you won't believe. Like we got peanut butter on them. But we have... What's her name again?
Lisa.
We have the wonderful and inspiring Lisa here to do our talking for us. To all you ladies, you talk about someone circles or something. Huh?
Lisa takes one look at the Amazons. All the other warriors, they've also taken off their masks, and they're beginning to take off their armor as well. And she just faints. To prevent the situation of the GM talking to herself for an extended period of time, Lisa faints.
This was your grand plan? She was supposed to be our spokesperson? This is what happens when you put a woman in charge!
Do you like children?
You asked that to the Amazon?
Yeah, I just say, do you guys like children? Because we have something just as good as a woman. I point to the dwarf.
He is not woman.
Well, he's small and he's dainty-like and probably looks okay in a dress.
You all shall remain here.
Ugh.
And they point to where your accommodations are. There's a couple other men in them already. There's zoo cages.
You've got to be kidding me. You have really got to be kidding me.
We have faced great disease. It has decimated our male population. You shall remain here in order to take their places in our menial tasks that are really only befitting the masculine touch.
Listen, here.
Are any of you good at baking bread?
I can build make a pretty mean giant death! Oh, I left that at home. Damn it!
You're deaf! Okay, I can make bread.
We shall take your equipment. You shall have no more need for that while you are one among us.
Well, I look towards her as they go for my guns, and I'm like, you want to know our skills that better serve you. And I understand that is very reasonable. No one's a better shot than me with these. No one in this entire camp. And that's just being honest, darling. If you want to
Those are unreliable. We have seen those before.
Psh, unreliable maybe in your hands, queen. But in my hands, they are. It's like a symphony or a cleaning or a baking.
So you are issuing a challenge?
Yes, he is. That's how he challenges people, actually.
Hell, if it's between baking bread and challenges, hell yeah, I'm dashing a challenge. I ain't baking no bread.
Thrill Seeker gets you a point.
Okay. And as this is happening, I'm assuming Leah's leg is still burned.
Lisa's?
Right? Lisa's leg is
Yes.
still burned. I'm gonna start, because she's the daughter of the person giving me my paycheck, so I'm gonna start working on her. Do stuff.
The Amazons aren't letting you touch her.
Okay. Excuse me, you see that? See her foot right there? Do you see the damage caused by a burn? I'm gonna do my best to work on it because she's my paycheck. So if you could just move over to the side.
We have plenty of medicines
Liz,
here.
that's great that you have your herbs and your prayers and whatever you do, but I have real medicine from up above, and I know how to use it. So move your ass now.
Those are not to be trusted. You should
Blah,
not be trusted
blah,
with
blah,
those.
blah. Why are you still talking? Move out of my way.
Take one lethal damage as they actually break the skin
Gah!
with their spears.
Why?
Because you keep opening your mouth.
Okay. Can I please do what I'm good at and help her? Please.
She shall be better off with us. We shall take her to proper accommodations, and she shall be seen by our shaman.
Shut.
Now, it is late. You have had quite the day, failing at fighting the velociraptors.
Says the 2 dead ones.
And the 3 blown up into little bits and pieces.
I killed 2 before my 5th birthday.
Oh, that's really cool. Tell me, have you ever fought in a water buffalo during heat season? No. Listen, I used to kill them left and right with my bare hands by the time I was out walking around in diapers. So don't you talk to me about you killing some Gila monsters.
Okay, Davy Crockett. She says because she mysteriously happens to know American folk heroes.
Yeah, well, you know what? La-di-da, Miss Xena. I know American television in 20 years.
20 years.
Yeah,
60.
60 years.
Yeah.
And they prod you.
Mm-hmm.
The rest, you get a spear. Yeah. You're prodded by spears. You're just kind of like ushered.
Yeah, I'm not resistant. I'm hoping to be used as breeding stock.
Are they hoping? Are they letting you keep this camera? Or,
no, they don't understand what the camera is, so they're not going to let you keep that.
Yeah, no, which I understand. Is like I'm just looking longingly up.
Let's see. Arlie manages to, every time he's got stealth, and he manages to slip a few of the film canisters up his sleeve or in a pocket.
I'm also keeping an eye out on where they're taking our stuff.
Because it's very possible they're just going to open up the camera and expose it to sunlight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But he's done his job. He saved some of it.
Does he take the knife in my boot?
Yes.
Can I try to stealth it?
You may.
Just giving them. I'm trying just to keep them away from looking at my boot. Stealth is 1, so 5.
Yeah, basically, they're going to take anything that looks like it could be used as...
What am I trying to go for?
Difficulty is 3.
Okay, I'm going to first try to see if my average will work out.
All right.
No.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to do it. So that's 3 and that's 2. Nope. So
nope.
They
you were trying to sneak it out of your boot and you slip it up your sleeve, but you dropped it and it hit a stone, so it clattered.
I look down. I look up. There you go. It was one of the things it's for bacon. And I just hold my hand.
It pushed you down
into the cage.
Into the cage.
Okay.
You are brought. They apparently still can bake bread. It's burnt. It's dense. It's kind of like chewing on a rock. But you get some bread. You get some water, and it's clear. Even though the sun, it looks like it is bright as new. You've been walking for an hour. You'd think that the sun would have moved, but you actually don't even see a sun. And clearly, all the Amazons are preparing for evening. And you're getting ready to go to sleep, but it's still as bright as noon for you guys.
Okay, folks. First off, this bread is terrible, so I cannot possibly stay here for the rest of my life.
Oh, and actually, they took Lisa off. She was carried very gently, very reverently, and she was taken off with the leader.
Did you take my harmonica?
They did not take your harmonica.
God.
You were allowed to keep a harmonica.
Oh, dear God, no.
Mostly because it annoys them. And that amuses me.
Okay, Anybody got plans on how we getting out of this thing?
What's in the cage? Just a regular cage.
It's actually bamboo bars.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to be it's like a huge ass rock is the top of it. It almost seems like this should, even though bamboo's really strong, it almost seems like this should have made the whole thing collapse, and you're a little worried that it could happen in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
That this huge slab of rock is going to fall on your heads.
Any men in there?
You were put in a cage by yourselves because he kept opening his mouth, so you are not even allowed the privilege of socializing.
Listen, one course in engineering, and they could know this is a terrible idea. God, these women.
Why don't you just keep on telling them how wrong they are, because that seems to be working out to our advantage. What about you, Tyke?
Well, first of all, I'm going to leave you to die pretty soon. Though I do look horrible in dress. But that's only for that one production, and it was very well critically received.
And the night after.
No.
So, okay, we're in a hollow.
Let me.
Here comes the science.
Now you know of the Earth, of all its planets and continents and something. But there's a theory, which today has been proven by moi, that there's another world within the Earth. How it's actually controlled, how its climate is, still a mystery. I'll figure it out eventually. But we exist in a world within a world. Where there's all these ancient prehistoric monsters and all the life that existed once on top of the world within it somewhere. Do you have any idea what these items can do for science? For everything? I mean, once I get up there and tell the world, I will be tenured so quickly, it's not even funny!
So, like, prehistoric, like, giant squid or something like that? You tell me there's fucking dragons here?
There's no such thing as dragons.
Oh. Well, shit, then what the hell's here? Dinosaurs?
Well, least of it, mostly.
Dinosaurs,
ancient funguses, not to mention the numerous diseases that would still exist down here, and the numerous types of fungal-like monsters. I'm going out to rate what might exist. Because I have no freaking idea. I'm making shit up on the fly.
Well, this is the worst goddamn thing I've ever heard. And any idea what these ladies are? Like, why are we being treated like ladies?
Well, if you knew your Greek history, you would know that...
Oh, I'm the asshole.
You would know that these are most likely Amazons. Women warriors, obviously Amazons. The only thing that makes sense.
Amazon. They more the these are not Amazon because they got tits. And my sister, didn't the Amazons like cut off their jubblies?
Well, technically, they only cut off one breast. I think, and
everyone has both.
So maybe
you have taken the time to observe, and all of you know that they all have tits.
So maybe over the generations, decide to get rid of that certain practice, perhaps.
Well, okay. You know what? I got my bread, I got my water, I got my harmonica.
Did you call it a harmonica?
Harmonica, and I got my card. So, I've had a really rough day. If you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, I'm just going to be playing solitaire. Like, just, right in front of the door.
You have cards, too? Who said you have cards?
I told you I had cards, starting to get in. Unless they took my cards.
No, you have cards.
Right. I'll pull out my cards and start playing solitaire and mumbling.
I want to try to use my engineering to see if I can find any weaknesses within the cage.
Okay.
Alright. So, engineering, 7.
Yeah, it's going to be,
For science! I'll just use this.
You're at a -3 because you are tired.
One more. 5.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
For science!
There's no weaknesses. This is a very well-constructed...
Death cage.
For their primitive minds to discover something like this, it's impressive.
Those 10 men help him. I say over my shoulder as I continue playing my solitaire.
And in the meantime, I'm near the edge of the cage, just doing my best to look miserable and sick and sickly. I mean, I'm not really. I mean, yeah, I'm tired, but I'm putting on an act. I'm doing a full con.
Would you tell me that's what you're trying to do, or are you just trying to look sickly?
I don't trust you people to be able to keep up with my act, so I'm going for the full. It's like, oh my god.
All right, I'm gonna go up to you. It's like, are you you're right there?
Well, something in the air.
Well, I can't have you die yet. I need more people. Let's go.
What are you going to do to him?
I'll figure out what's wrong with him.
Are you going to let him examine you?
Yeah, as she's getting, get the hell away from me! I'm trying to see if I can get down. Let me out.
Oh, why didn't you say so? They took all my medical gear as well.
Yeah,
I was trying to make you look sick, but it probably would have failed.
Do you have con?
I have con at 7, so my average is 3+.
Wow. You really want to be able to con people.
This is what diplomacy, con, bureaucracy, streetwise. This is what I do. I'm a people person.
It is difficulty 4, but you are also at a -3.
All right, so
you lose 3 dice because
so
you
7.
are tired.
Yep. So that
People
would be...
might want to sleep. Just throwing that out there.
Yep, so
Maybe
too.
that's what the GM is trying to get you to do.
No, but I'm trying anyway. Let's see what I get. And 3, which was, you said it was difficulty
4.
Yeah, it was difficulty 4, so almost but not quite. Yeah.
So,
in frustration, I go to sleep for some odd reason.
I play my cards,
Yeah,
play my harmonica, and then I go to sleep eventually.
I apparently
it
play my
is a little
sauce.
difficult for you guys to fall asleep because it's a bright sunny day.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright.
I open my eyes.
You put your hat over your head.
Okay. Screw y'all.
Alright. If you have all bashing damage is healed.
Mm-hmm.
Up to 2 points of lethal damage will be healed.
So we're good. So we're good.
Good.
Hollow Earth works in mysterious ways.
Just realized I lost 2 bullets.
Yes, you did lose some bullets.
I forgot to take. I just forgot to take those last 2 away. So yeah.
And as you notice, I'm snoring. I go like, fools.
Oh my god.
Fools. That's what I do.
So some of the other men end up throwing rocks into your cage. Just trying to shut you up.
Oh, they're doing rocks. Man.
They have proven their worth to the Amazon. Y'all are just annoying. They might eat you.
I think that's annoying. Oh, Susanna!
They throw a bigger rock.
One of them has really good aim and smashes your harmonica.
If he does, he's dead. I'll kill him.
He tries, but you dodge it. It's like bullet time.
And from now on, it's
You have made an enemy
Yeah.
amongst the men.
I'll make sure to fall asleep with it.
We're not making friends with anybody. God, we're all pricks. We're 1930s pricks.
Yeah.
We're the assholes. We're not. There's no captain here. There's no Captain America here.
You all are Captain Kirk.
Yeah.
You are all William Shatner.
Women, they're hormones.
what can they do it?
Eventually, you hear you're woken by the sounds of the camp stirring back to life. The other men have been released from their cages, and they're starting to get the cooking fires going. They are herding the children off to the latrines. There's no women up yet. It's all men.
Hey, I haven't been woken up. I'm enjoying my sleep.
If you want to keep sleeping, that's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just enjoying my nap. Just waiting when the big people, when the important people wake up.
I wake up, just start staring. Oh, very technical.
Awaken.
I'm up.
I'm up as well.
Tip up my hat. Howdy.
It's the leader of the Amazon. She's standing at the door of the cage. Your challenger awaits.
Oh, that is just
Get
2
up,
cents
man.
perfect. I say as I stand up. I walk out. I hold up my hands.
Any chance we could spectate, perhaps, to view the challenge? What type of challenge?
It is said you will be able to observe from here.
All right, fine. I'm learning my lesson. So much.
And you are closely guarded. You've got 2 Amazon guards flanking you on each side.
I look at one of them. Jack Maverickson. Sort of big deal up there. Could be a big deal down here.
You have 1 charisma.
Oh, I'm not very good. I mean, that's why. If you're falling for this, then you're pretty dumb.
Trust me, I'm not falling for anything.
What?
And there's a fair-sized procession of Amazons. It's clear that they're laughing and joking. They've got some mugs of beer. It seems like this is entertainment for them.
Mm-hmm.
They think this is going to be hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear some of them talking about the foolish man who dares to challenge the daughter of Hippolyta.
Oh, that is just... I'm fine, my daughter. Oh, man, Mom always told me not to hit a girl. I say as I saunter forward.
And they're let a little bit of your cage. One side faces the center of the camp, but the other side was open field, and you see that there are 2 targets set up. They're probably about 200 yards away from where you guys are. They're pretty far away, and there's one woman standing with a bow and arrow. She's probably about 50 yards away from where the targets are.
All right.
And the leader of the Amazons, she approaches you and she's like, "Man."
Howdy, ma'am. It is always a pleasure to see you on this fine morning.
"You shall be challenging my daughter." It is a challenge of accuracy to see who is able to best hit the targets.
That sounds like 2 sets of perfect. Which target she'll be going for? Because I will be going for both of them at the same time.
There's only 2 targets.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure because when I split her arrow in half, I want you dolls to all be looking at it.
Approach the line.
Awesome. I said I move forward and I reach for my guns, only to look up and see my holsters. I am getting my guns, right?
You're handed one of them.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to shoot twice as quickly as this first one.
It's 8s. They didn't give you aces; they gave you 8s.
Okay.
Which is usually in your left hand.
Oh, then I flop it over to my left hand.
Which I know doesn't give you any minuses.
Oh, no,
but
yeah. I'm just tossing it back and forth, just whatever, and then I'm going to slip it in my holster. It's ready.
Alright.
Get my wiggle fingers.
And, Palata's not amused.
I'm not looking at. I am staring down at that bullseye. I guess it's like a bullseye.
Yeah, it is. It's a bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like the Amazons should have known about bullseyes.
This, I know some anthropologists would have conniption if this was here. But anyway.
But.
Okay.
So, the young woman standing next to you, she's about 15. She's wearing full warrior armor. She's not half naked.
Appreciate that. I just say that at her. I appreciate that.
And there's a small canopy set up. There's a couple of chairs under it. And Lisa Johnson is sitting very comfortably amongst the Amazons. She looks like she's gone a little bit native because she's got like some war paint on her face, and she's actually got leather breeches on now. She had been in nice proper skirt and blouse earlier. She's still got her normal blouse, but she's in pants now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little weird.
Yeah, a little bit.
Lisa!
Jack?
I just want to say I'm so glad that you found Pans after you woke up from fainting and leaving us in the pits. That's great.
I have been assured by our hosts that you were not poorly treated.
The bread was awful. I'm just going to say, we need a bread maker, am I right?
They did ask if any of you were capable of baking bread.
Oh, well, you know what? After I'm done winning this contest, how about the loser makes the next bread batch?
The girl next to you is like, "I don't know how to make bread."
Neither do I, so let's hope I ain't the loser here.
Hippolyta smacks her spear on the ground a couple of times. It's a very ornately decorated spear. It probably wouldn't be used to go kill velociraptors, for example. Lots of feathers, and there's actually a small lizard tail tied to it. It's a little gruesome.
I just thought of a way to really put us in danger. Ready, aim, fire. I just aim the weapon at her daughter's head and shoot.
It's going to be a very short adventure.
You could do that, Billy.
That is an option. Okay.
That is always an option.
Okay.
But Hippolyta has had enough talking and discussion. And
I'm watching all this closely, getting in my head for later reenactment.
you're debating whether, for authenticity, you should keep them shirtless, or whether the Hays Code is going to get you in trouble and you'll actually have to come up with authentic Amazon shirts.
Yeah, there's some debate going on in my head all about that.
Yeah.
Boobies or no boobies? That is the question.
And Hippolyta explains that you shall each have 5 shots. You can just keep your cigarettes.
Okay.
He's smoking his gun.
Seems like a poor decision.
I set my hat down in front of me. Okay.
Hippolyta explains that she'll be. This is a competition of 5 shots, and whoever hits the center of the target the most shall be declared the most expert marksman among the Amazons.
Yes, ma'am. 5 bullets in my gun.
Yeah, well, they didn't actually load it. They hadn't unloaded it or loaded it, so how many bullets are left in your gun right now?
8, I'm going to say 5. It will be the one, I'm not going to hurt myself, and that will be 5.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Make sure everything's good in my gun, make sure no one put a pebble in the fucking thing.
Yep, your gun checks out.
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, they have not done anything to it. They just confiscated it.
Okay.
And Hippolyta gives you the option. Do you want to fire simultaneously? Or do you want to do, you take 5 shots, she takes 5 shots?
I look at her, it's like, well, look, it's not much of a competition if you know the results. At the same time, ma'am.
Very good.
Alright.
Let me look up what archery is.
It's a skill.
Whatever it is.
It's probably dead.
When you use a bow, use it shoot.
It is Dex. Let's see. And of course, she has a proficiency in those.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
Of course.
So, let's
So, my gun gives me 3 lethal damage.
Yes.
So do I take that? Do I still get 3 dice?
Yes, I'm going to let you have the 3 dice.
Okay, just making sure.
This is yours.
Yeah, that's fine.
But could you find wherever that part that's plugged in over there and unplug it?
Okay, cool. Nice.
Alright, so how many dice are you rolling, Billy?
12.
Alright, she has the same. 36,
Oh, really? That's
9, 12.
1, 3, so 6.
Do we have enough to do this all at
Yeah.
once?
What do we do? So wait, 1, 2, 4. I need to check that to make sure.
Alright, cliffhanger moment. As the 2 competitors take their spots at the line, they both are aiming.
Okay, cool.
You pause.
I'm ready.
Alright, then we don't pause.
Yeah, it was just something.
Just James.
Just James, I miss him so much.
Alright, and the way we are going to do this is whoever has the most successes per roll, that's the one that gets the bullseye.
Alright, cool.
Alright. She didn't get the bullseye that
That
time.
was a 2 and I actually hit it, so yeah, it's like 6.
Alright, so 1 bullseye for the man.
Mm-hmm.
5.
2 bullseyes for the man.
Oh!
You feel free to chime in with commentary if you'd like.
Now, today I'm very respectful. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna give her a glance.
That
Take
victory was
aim.
done
She's
through...
not looking at you.
Okay.
She's focused 100% on that target.
That victory was done through science!
4.
5. So
Yeah.
that's the
Do
third
they
shot.
go holler?
Yes, lots of Xena like screams like yay!
Congratulations, you know how to use a piece of wood and put it in a straight line.
5.
Yes, 6.
Dang it.
Okay. So...
So
It's like I'm blinded by science!
It's 3.
yeah, you've already hit 3.
Yeah, but we're gonna if we're gonna finish, I'm gonna aim and then I'm gonna toss her a glance. And I'm gonna purposely miss act like I'm making sure I don't hit the bullseye on this one, so it's close.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so she gets closer,
clear,
yeah.
Unless she just goes.
It's like a roll a miss, you got no two successes, you bullseye it.
Actually, we'll make sure that she doesn't fail totally.
No.
No,
Yeah, sure. Now she gets a really good roll.
Yeah. And I just...
It's like, now she rolls a 7.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright, so she got 3 and then 2. So
But yet, you won the competition.
I spin my gun around and then holster it.
Now, perhaps if you had an engineering challenge, perhaps then I can show you my skills.
And she's clearly pissed off, as she just fires off one after another from the rest of her her bow. She ends up sticking. She shot 6 more times. 5 of them are all stuck in the bullseye.
Mm-hmm.
And she glares at you and she stomps off. And
I pick up my my nails and my teeth and look towards the queen. I'd do that too, but I ran out of bullets.
which is perhaps a lesson about which weapon is more useful in the long term. She did not run out of arrows, and she can always go retrieve more.
I could retrieve more too if I had aces. She probably doesn't understand what that means. You two do.
Yeah. Very impressive.
I walk towards. It's like, it was a pleasure showing you some of my skills. If you want to see some rodeo tricks, I got them too.
You have proven you are of some worth, man.
I appreciate that. Some worth is better than no worth. My mom's always said that. Very bright woman. This is why I know women can be powerful. Because I tell you one thing, if anybody ever told my mom she wasn't powerful, knock them on the masses. Knock them all on their asses. Just like my sister. Just not in my head.
She didn't understand half of that. She speaks English, and she speaks English very well, but you just kind of run off at the mouth and you use idioms, and she's like, what?
She looks towards Lisa.
That's a daily occurrence for me, honestly.
I walk back to you guys.
Delicious. Now that he's obviously proved his worth of the men in the group, perhaps we can discuss us leaving at some point.
We have some business we believe that you should be assigned to attend to.
Oh, that's peachy.
If you are successful at this assignment, then perhaps we shall further discuss how you can be of help to the Amazons. If you do not succeed, we shall not be seeing each other again. Because those that have faced this enemy before, they have not come back. Do you wish to hear this proposal, or would you rather remain in this cage, eating the bread that our men are incapable of baking?
Question. So, we help you with this evil thing that will most likely kill us. If we somehow survive, you will perhaps discuss letting us go to our own mission where I need to get my tenure. Nice college, perhaps.
Or we get the choose to stay and eat horrible bread but become breeding stock.
If you are all worthy of becoming breeding stock.
Did you not see them? Them jeans are just... I point towards the bullseye. If that's not a declaration of my jeans being superior, girl.
I'm surprised
Lisa, tell them.
I'm surprised you know what jeans are.
Listen, I know what a gene is. I know plenty of genes in my life.
Some best friends have jeans.
Lisa,
Like
tell
just
them.
some of them.
Okay. Tell them I'm good breeding and shit.
You are a pig.
Yeah.
And I believe that we should listen to their proposal because I believe it is, it could be concurrent with what some people on the surface world are interested in pursuing.
Well, apparently...
Interesting. Continue. What's the
Hippolyta.
Hippolyta, perhaps I wasn't the most diplomatic individuals when we first met, but...
This is true.
Yes. But now that I know that your mission may have worth to me, I think that perhaps we should discuss it.
I am not sure if you will be returning from this mission, but you are allowed to hear the proposal.
That's fine. I mean, I'm sure you women will survive, but I'm pretty sure we will. Continue.
Wow, you're insulting.
my flaw is condescending. For God's sakes.
Oh, that is in fact your flaw?
Yes. Thank you.
You hadn't actually told me what your flaw was.
Oh,
before,
sorry.
so there you go. The one to make up for what I'm
All right.
sure I missed earlier.
I've had plenty of opportunities.
Yes. There is a group of men from the surface world that have come to our domain. They have been here for about a week, and they are attacking one of our sacred relics. They seem to believe that it has some use for their leader on the surface, their Führer.
Wait.
Whoa.
Did you...
What?
What?
Huh?
What?
Wait.
Did you say... Is it pronounced... Führer?
that sounds close to how they pronounce
Actually,
it.
out of character. Like, what year is this game?
1936.
Oh, before.
If you have paid any attention to
Mm.
global politics, you know there's this guy off in Germany,
Mm.
Hitler,
Uh-huh.
who has declared himself the Führer,
Uh-huh.
and he has some kind of crazy ideas. But so far, he's still in Germany.
Okay.
99% sure
Yeah,
Hitler
I'm pretty
hasn't
sure.
invaded
As
anyone
what I
else
recall
yet.
from my history, like most people in America are like, he's doing his own thing. Doesn't really matter to us. So I would assume. Actually, I don't even know what country I'm from. I'm going to say America. Yeah.
I was going off the assumption that y'all were American.
Okay, that's fine with me. All right.
I'm from Asia.
Since you're an academic, and academics had a lot of socialists and people like that, you would definitely have heard of the National Socialist Party over in Germany.
I'm a fortune hunter. Would I know at least something about Germany?
Like I said, if you think your character would have paid any sort of attention to like the global political climate,
and I could say I knew friends because I know a lot of Jewish scientists, and like I know that the growing.
Jewish people have already started fleeing.
Oh, okay,
Germany.
okay. Then it was like that could be bad.
Them are Germans.
Yes. There's the Führer they speak of is an individual I've known. Well, I don't know him. I probably wouldn't want to. Named Hitler. Yes, Hitler. Yes. He's from what I heard from some of my colleagues. He's a bit of an ass, and has, let's just say, him getting some type of artifact might not be a good thing for anybody. Most likely, I would think. But either way, this device. Tell me more about this device that he's trying to obtain.
It is one of our sacred relics. It is an artifact left over from those who came before.
There were other peoples before yours?
Egyptians?
Not...
They did like this? They walked like Egyptian? Perhaps you've heard of this?
That's a good song, I bet.
There's a song in that.
Yeah, there's a song there.
Alright. Tell me about these... And I'm going to academic mode. Tell me about these ancient peoples.
They are the ones that came before. They had once lived upon the surface. They walked with men as you did. But then they saw how men were polluting the planet. They saw that nothing good could come of the men who lived above. Mm-hmm. And they came below. And that is how our people came to be. We are the descendants of those that came before.
Interesting. So they were your ancestors, these.
Yes.
Interesting. Did they call themselves something different, perhaps? Or what do you call... Do you just call them the older timers?
They are the ones that came before.
Of course. That's what you would call them.
Eminently practical.
Fine. Tell us about this device.
For us, it is a sacred relic. It is one of the ruins from the civilization of those that came before.
Okay.
And it is a violation, a desecration of all that the Amazons believe.
Yes, that's sacred, blah, 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 blah. Keep going.
She glares at you. Got daggers at you. So, we have attempted to fight off these men from above. However, they have many strange pieces of technology. Guns much larger than anything that you carry.
Well, trust me, ma'am, it's not the size, it's how you use it.
They use it quite well.
Well, I'm just saying, it's not the size. If you use it or any... Listen here, ma'am. I'm not worried. It's very adequate. I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine! Why is everybody looking at me? I won the contest!
Once he's done with his midlife crisis, perhaps... You know what? If we had our equipment, perhaps we can look into this for you.
We shall return your equipment.
Thank you.
And we shall you shall have access to the other weapons that we have scavenged and salvaged from others that have come from above.
Oh,
really?
You got bullets?
Yes.
Hopefully they'll fit into aces and eights.
And if you can fight off this menace from above, then the Amazons shall be in your debt.
Question. Lisa, darling, where will you be during all this?
Oh, I shall be accompanying you.
It's so good to hear, because I would hate to split up the party.
Oh, no, Hippolyta has been very kind to me, and she has, in fact, suggested that I accompany all of you.
And where's the other, our minions?
They've been with you. They were stuck in the cage with you.
Okay, cool.
Just assume they exist and
Yeah.
go from there.
The minions are there unless I tell you they're not. They haven't been eaten yet.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, you're sending us off to do I look towards the guy, Samantha's job.
Yeah.
Do we at least get someone to lead us there? A guide, so we don't end up walking into, I don't know, dinosaur shit?
We have drawn up a map that shows a safe path to where these men are operating. But no more Amazons shall be facing these men.
That is not a problem. Your problem is my problem. My problems always get fixed.
Fitz
Fantastic.
just nods.
Well, if that's what we must do to gain your trust, and so that we don't walk through and you try to grab us and make us your breeding stock again, fine, I guess we'll figure it out. So, where are they?
Hippolyta nods to her daughter, who comes forward, and she's carrying a map on what looks like papyrus. She actually has papyrus paper.
Oh, thank you. It's very kind of you.
She ignores you. She doesn't like you. Girlfriend does not like you.
Like walking up to the map, hopping up a bit, try to get a look.
I noticed him, I still have it up here, it's like, I put my shoulder, put my arm on top of his head, just looking at the map.
Snark is
Yeah! Oh, there you are, I'm sorry.
Storm off.
And the map shows that they're not actually too terribly far away. In fact, if you had not been sidelined by velociraptors, you might have come across the Nazis by yourself.
Okay.
It's probably half a day's walk.
Mm-hmm. Simple enough, yes.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. They have like crude drawings of dinosaurs off to one side
Here
or
there
the
be
other.
monsters.
Yeah, exactly, exactly that sort of thing. Since you know, like people used to do that on maps, and just places they didn't know, like put sea monsters in the ocean because they hadn't bothered exploring it yet. You're a little concerned about how accurate those are, like whether this is actually yes, we know a Tyrannosaurus Rex lives here, or if it's just yeah, we don't know it's there, don't go there.
Question. On this map, I see perhaps what may have once been a giant goddamn monster. Is there actually a giant goddamn monster there, or do you just not know?
The king of the beasts resides there.
Good to know. Thank you. And here?
More beasts.
Here?
Do not deviate from the map, or you shall be beast chow.
That's a lot to say in one picture, but I understand. Yes.
Lisa's been teaching you some words, hasn't she? Okay.
Because off screen, Lisa and Hippolyta are getting on like gangbusters. They're like BFFs.
Braiding each other's hair.
BFFs.
I do believe one of us has become native.
I will talk to her, don't worry. Make sure she doesn't start getting freaky.
And I'm suddenly talking about because if the Nazis are as powerful as I think they are, it may be best just to ignore them and move on. Or perhaps discuss with them where the Amazons. No, not the Nazis. Anyone else maybe, but not the Nazis.
Okay.
I'll let you guys plot, try to formulate a plan.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe we could just, leave, and we could go over the map. We could maybe make a nice little living right here next to the king of beasts. If that doesn't work out, we can come. Oh, there's a big old dinosaur right there.
I believe you're getting up to a point there.
Yeah, I'm pointing to the fact that we either head through Gila monster territory, back to the cave where there maybe's not lava. We either help these Amazons, or we go and work with the Nazis.
From what I've heard from my colleagues, working with Nazis is a bad idea. So,
on the other hand, though, I gotta say, if the Nazis know a way in, they probably know a way out.
that is a valid point. Decisions. And they do have children.
We are not leading the damn Nazis to freaking needles.
Nah.
Come on, they've not been horrible.
I'm not known for my social skills, but I am not a monster. I think it might be best just to work with the Amazons.
But what the hell are we supposed to do to take out what? How many people do they got? Like 100 people or something? 50, 20? If there's 20 people, sure, we can probably kill them, but what do they expect us to do? Take out the damn base?
Good question. We need to ask Hippolyta or Hoppy Kappa or whatever her name is.
Hippo.
Hippo Parade, yes.
Hippo.
We have to ask her, like, the numbers of these Nazis, and perhaps, what are we going to do, just kill them?
Oh, she just wants us to take care of them.
That,
whatever.
Trust me, when someone says take care, it's usually get rid of it.
Wow.
Getting rid of in this case will most likely mean
Well,
kill.
there's what, 4, 5, 6 of us at most? I don't know how many Nazis there are, but if there's any number greater than, say, 1, we're probably in trouble. Especially if they can keep at bay these warrior women who were able to, without breaking a sweat, destroy the creatures that almost ate all of us. Something tells me we're going to have to find a different way other than just going in guns blazing.
How far?
Perhaps what they... You know what? I look into my bag. Maybe there's some gifts. Pull out my dynamite. Maybe they have a plan.
Alright.
I turned to nearest Amazon, so my equipment, it's terribly necessary, very important that I get my equipment in order to complete this mission.
All of your equipment shall be returned.
We'll do it. I mean, yeah.
Oh. Now, my lady hippopotamus. I'm sorry, your languages, your words of your language are hard for me to say. Is hippopotamus, wasn't it? Or...
Stabbed in the side again.
God!
Hippolyta.
Hippolyta? Ow. I have...
You do, in fact, have a very large bruise on your side. You noticed that when you woke up this morning. It's ugly and nasty looking.
I have an alternative suggestion, perhaps. Now, you mentioned before that you stood no chance against these men who follow the Fuhrer. Perhaps you don't... Tell me, let me ask you a question. How good are you with your arrows?
We are the best that has ever lived.
And perhaps what would happen if these arrows had extra items attached to them? Could you still shoot them accurately?
Of course.
Like, say, a pull-out stick of dynamite. One of these items.
You know that would ruin the aerodynamics of an arrow. You cannot strap a stick of dynamite to an arrow and have any sort of accuracy.
They just look at you like you're the biggest asshole.
They think you are the biggest joke that has ever lived. And they're actually questioning whether they should let you go. For your own safety. They're wondering, it's maybe we should keep this guy just so that he doesn't die.
Okay, Miss... I look towards Lisa. Ew. Hippolyta? I have a question. How many of these men are there at this thing?
There are approximately 24.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was too busy picturing my death over and over again. Okay. I walk over, saunter over towards the map. I point towards, the giant creature. This king fella, how fast is he?
He is about as fast as one of our speediest scouts.
Does he eat meat?
She laughs. All the Amazons laugh uproariously.
I laugh
Yes.
too. I was having some fun there.
Yes, he is a fearsome predator.
You know, one time, I was being chased by a bear. Scared.
You guys roll your eyes and you're like, oh god, it's another story.
And as I was running around over across the hill, I ran into these bullies that I knew that always liked to pick on me. And they were all ready to start fighting me until they noticed a goddamn bear behind me. Maybe we can just get the king to give us a little hand.
Interesting idea.
It sounds exciting.
Of course, the question is who's going to lead this King of Beasts?
Well, I gotta prove to them ladies I got the best genes to pass on.
You know, we're making all these plans, but we haven't even seen the enemy.
Okay, I like the idea.
We should at least go over there and observe them first before making any rash decisions. Yes?
Yeah.
Good plan. Let's do that.
Sure. Maybe. I am going to get my equipment, though. They're leading me off to wherever the weapons are. You guys can finish up. You want to say anything to them?
I still think my arrow dynamite is still viable, but if you women don't think you can do it, then fine.
Take a stab.
Stab! Stop doing that!
And stop opening your mouth. This is why the women lead the Amazons and not the men, because the women are capable of learning. See, even the dumbest dog learns that when it does something and it is kicked for it, it begins to stop doing what made it get kicked.
So, what you're telling me...
You are dumber than a dog.
Interesting hypothesis.
I think I killed his ears.
Okay.
Are you okay?
He's probably chastised.
Paladin's is not impressed.
I'll stop talking. Ma'am.
Did you have something?
I'm smarter than the average bear around here. So I'm just going to keep quiet. I made sure my equipment is working. I got that on tape.
Did they open up Did they open it up?
I don't know. Did they?
No.
Excellent.
And at least as far as you can tell,
far as
I
I
actually don't know when you can tell that film has been ruined and when it hasn't.
I'm guessing there's probably I know my equipment well enough to probably know if they've been messing around.
So
they would probably pulled it out what is this stuff?
Yeah. At the very least, everything has been returned in the exact state that they took it from you.
So far, it looks good, and again, I got that on tape. We survive.
Yeah, I'm looking for just.
And so they take you to where their weapons stores are. Tell me what you want. I'll tell you if they have it. They've got a pile of bullets. You're thinking this really is not the best way to store bullets. It's all different calibers, different sizes. There's shotgun pellets. There's BB gun pellets.
I start going through it, just trying to find as many bullets as I can that fit my gun.
You find 6.
Yeah, I'm assuming Arlo's gonna do the same.
Yeah, he's got whatever he needs.
I'm looking for any medical equipment, anything I can use to make improvised explosives.
Okay.
I'm also gonna see if they have any spare spears. Just first one I need to make a pygmy joke gets this in the Johnnies.
My mouth shuts.
Yeah.
You have a very intimidating looking spear.
Especially, it looks huge next to me anyway.
Twice your height.
Where do they get these guys? Where do they get these weapons? These, I say as I'm plucking, asking any of the Amazons near me. Where you find all these bullets and shit?
There are many deliveries, gifts bestowed upon us by the gods.
Ah, okay. I see. Where's the weapons?
They've got some guns that are kind of propped up against the wall. They're not very well taken care of.
All right, well,
No wonder they think they're unreliable.
Yeah, I look at them and just, oh, jeez, what did you do? Pick up some pistols, look at some rifles, and just say, oh, okay. You really could learn how to take care of the gods' gifts.
They've got, but when you look at different arrows, they've got crossbows, long bows, short bows, all sorts of different archery equipment. That's in really good shape. So, and some of it you can tell it's this was not made by the Amazons. And clearly the guns weren't. But even some of the bows and arrows, these don't look like Amazon technology.
I pick up one of the guns just for shits and giggles, and I hold it up towards the girl. It's when I get back, I'm going to show you how to clean these, and they'll be much better.
Amazons don't clean. That is for men to do.
Oh, so men clean your weapons.
That's not a weapon.
Oh, did you not just see my bullseye?
You hit a target. You did not bring down the king of the beasts.
I brought down a couple of them raptors. Raptors.
Technically, they're
say.
velociraptors.
But even children can tell stories.
Oh, darling, now you're just trying to prove to me that you just don't got peepers. Because there's a raptor out there with a bullet right through its brain. Switching off just like that.
So you say.
I'm gonna bring you back one of the Nazis' heads to prove you that I am quite the caliber gentleman. I say as I nod my head, because that's not creepy. And then
I'm not sure caliber gentleman makes any sense.
Yeah, and then I'm cool, I'm ready.
You find one stick of dynamite. You actually find a lot of extra fuse, so you'll be able to make stuff that is longer than 2 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, good job there.
Yeah.
You're also looking for medical supplies.
Yes.
You didn't find anything.
Okay. That's fine.
Or at least nothing that you recognize as medical supplies.
Herbs. Yeah.
Alright. No, let's, we got binoculars, telescopes.
There are binoculars in there.
Hold them up. Alright.
And they're very modern looking binoculars.
Like couple years, or maybe like are they wartime binoculars?
You don't know binoculars that well, as far as I know.
No. Probably
So, but certainly 20th century.
Sorry.
Looks like them gods are giving them plenty of deliveries.
I think that's yours.
So are they towards that? Are these deliveries through like a cave or?
There are many places amongst the lands where we can go, and we periodically find such gifts that have been bestowed upon us.
Huh.
There is a very, very fruitful site out on the ocean, but there is a man who has appeared, and he has taken command of the oceans with his large ship and his fleet.
Ah. Man, it seems like all them men are giving you trouble.
They do not fight with honor.
Oh, well, sometimes if you can't fight good, don't fight clean.
That is an insult to all that the Amazons stand for.
Well, congratulations, ma'am. I'm using my guns to tip my hat. You're sending an insult to do your battle for you. Then I'm off towards outside, I guess. I'm waiting for you guys to get what you need.
I got what I need.
To get your camera.
Camera and spear.
Which I really have no skill at all at using, but it makes me feel a little bit better having
Do you have any fighting skills?
I have none, but
None?
I'm hoping that at least, worst comes to worst, I can, use that as a prop with some con and just make them think, you don't want to get close.
This dwarf, he knows shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, look on the bright side. They might not just shoot us, seeing as we're men. They don't know that we're part of the Amazon tribe. I look towards the giant spear. Well, shit.
Trophy.
I like it because we killed one of them after I killed 5 raptors and they tried to steal my shit. Sorry. They can watch the film if they want. Alright, so we're You good, Jesus?
I'm good.
Yeah, he's good. He's got what he wanted, I think.
We got a lot of what we wanted.
Lisa, when she comes back to join you, she's got a holster. She's got a small pistol at her side, and she's not limping. She's totally healed. Whatever those Amazon shamans did for her, awesome.
Well, Lisa, look at you wearing.
Perhaps I can discuss with you your science you use for your medical. Yes? No? Maybe?
That is not knowledge that is fit for a man's ears.
Vern, she called you a man.
Goddamn women. You think they have because they have spears and they can fight and they can create a society? Do you think they're better than everybody else? That's disgusting.
Lisa, I first want to say that pistol makes you just look two scoops of adorable. And
I'm very excited to start using it. She pulls it out. She like flips it.
Well, hey, okay.
And she's pointing at you. She's showing it off.
Oh, okay, Lisa, darling, you don't point it at. You never point a weapon at someone unless you just tend to shoot them. And I know I like to say comments, but I don't think you want to shoot me yet. Come on.
Yet.
Yeah.
I've been tempted.
She puts it down.
Okay, don't aim, don't fire unless people are firing
Actually,
at
as
us.
she's going to put it in her holster, it goes off and shoots right next to her foot.
I jump. Jeez.
Oops. Now I need to reload this now, don't I?
No. You got about 6. Do I know guns?
Yes, you know.
Yeah.
It's a pistol,
Yeah.
so you know.
How many bullets?
She's got one. It'd be like a 7. So she's got 6 left.
Is it a magazine?
Yes.
Okay, that magazine, you haven't fired anything yet. You probably have 6 left. So, just leave it there. 6 bullets are good bullets. If you need more than 6, then, well, we're in really bad shape.
Okay.
Put it in the holster.
She's like holding it. You're afraid that she's going to drop it and it's going to go off again because she's like trying really hard not to get anywhere near the trigger.
I'm kind of standing next to the Amazon and standing behind the Amazon. Just, you're looking good.
She puts it back in.
Yeah, there we go. No iron team. Alright.
Alright. Is there anything else that needs to be accomplished before leaving the Amazons?
I've got all these.
Yeah, as good as it gets.
And what is the plan to do first?
We're going to scout.
Well, actually, do I start with my scout minion?
Your what?
My scout minion?
Yes.
Okay.
Scout.
Ow.
Yeah.
He looks around. Where?
Well,
Show him
I'm
the map.
about to go on like every other time. I look at the map. It's like, where was it again?
I point towards the area not surrounded by monsters. I'm pretty sure that was the area.
Okay, avoid this
There's
area.
a big X drawn where the Nazis are.
Find this X.
Well, let's just go on a little further before we send him into the jungle alone. I mean, 30, a mile away, we can have him go out on his own. How about that?
Fine, let's go.
Good idea, though. Definitely good. Good. All right. I'm just walking.
Alright. You guys trek on. It's pretty easy walking. This isn't a terribly difficult path at this point. There's no lava chasing you. So, bonus.
Bonus on them.
And occasionally you hear very animalistic screams and cries, and they make you a little nervous, but nothing seems to be coming terribly close to you guys.
Don't be worried, folks. Those are mating folks, so they're too busy getting it on.
Clearly. Make a deceive check. It's going to... Ooh, don't drop shit.
What was that?
It was...
Yeah. They do that.
My deceive check, I have a no deceive. So what, charisma?
Yep.
I double my charisma,
Yep.
and then I -2.
Yep.
Can't
So
make it.
roll a chance die. That's... Well, no. You have to roll all
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Yeah, everyone is nervous as hell.
Them are mating because they're doing shit and they're hungry afterwards.
I just look as like
I heard so.
I step forward. Clearly, somebody around here has got to. You people are just destroying everything I own. Anyway,
Sorry.
I step forward. Just point them out. Listen, people. The Amazons, they want us to succeed on this, and they gave us a map, making sure that we avoid everything that's dangerous out here. So just stay on the path. We are going to be safe. They have given us their word that that this path will lead us straight to where we need to be. So just eyes on the road, and we are going to get through this, and y'all are going to be immortalized. Y'all are going to be heroes when this is over. I'm pointing at the camera.
And you have
I have con, I have diplomacy.
Didn't you have, like, inspiring as a talent?
I also have inspiring as a talent, yep.
There's a role for that?
Inspiring is just that anybody that's within 10 feet of me, if I'm doing something to inspire them, gets a +2 to the rolls.
Okay.
That's what it's for.
Well,
So this is more like, he freaked them out. I'm trying to calm them back down. get our people like steady pulses and moving straight. I don't want anybody bolting at the first sign of danger.
They're not totally reassured.
But at least I'm not as freaked out as he left them.
I'm going to say that if we have to do any rolls at this point, that they would not have negatives right now. They would have if you hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
So you have effectively given them +2.
There we go.
Negating his -2.
Works for me.
I think it was all me.
Of course you do.
Inspired. Good. Walking forward.
Yeah, it's a fairly uneventful trek. It does take you a half a day, so you guys are kind of tired by the time you reach this. You reach a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
The geography makes no sense under here. Because you've had lava flows, those aren't in Egypt. You've had grasslands, those aren't in the part of Egypt you've been in. And now you have a sheer mountain face.
This is just irritating. It goes against so many laws of geography that I'm not really don't know anything about geography. But if there were laws of geography, I would be really angry right now.
Was there a mountain on the map, or
is there a mountain on the map?
There's a little triangle, but it's hidden under the X was drawn very heavily. So it's like they intend you to know that yes, this is it, but they kind of obscure the fact that there's a mountain. Sorry, guys.
Maybe someone can teach these women how to do proper map making.
I don't know. How about you give them a little lecture, because they seem to be loving that. As they poke you in the side.
Not there! They don't appreciate my skills of word.
Alright. So, this is the spot, though.
Yeah, so they're most likely, on top of the mountain?
Well, how about we send your scout?
Yes. What is your name? I keep forgetting.
It's Hakeem, sir.
Hakeem, yes. Hakeem. Up.
But what about dinosaurs?
But there's no dinosaurs. Did you see the map? I quickly flashed the map. There's no dinosaurs in this area. Now, up.
Whatever you say, sir. Then he's never mountain climbed before.
It's all the same thing to me.
So he kind of looks at it and kind of hops up the mountain and starts climbing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably going to be a little while, so you guys can make camp, can do whatever you guys want.
I'm going to, sit down and make camp. I don't know what to brag you guys, but I think that Amazon and the weapon thing, I think she's looking for breeding stock, and I'm that guy.
I'm pretty sure she despises you for one-upping her in front of her entire village.
That wasn't her. I'm talking about the other one. The one that wasn't looking at me like I was going to have my throat slit by morning.
Which one are you talking about?
That was pretty much all of them.
Yeah, they all wanted to kill you.
What? Please, they all wanted me in their own way. You guys just.
Let's be honest. If anyone could be breeding stock, it's me. I have the mind for it.
Listen, they don't need weak body.
Weak body, nothing. Think of the engineering skills I can bring to the next generation.
Are you kidding me? They'd get their sons to start talking, and they just won't stop talking. They have to kill a kid, and then they become kid killers, and that's just awful. How could you bring that up?
You talk. You think way too much about this. You know that.
That's all we're talking about. Apparently,
I got nothing else.
Lisa, I was like, Lisa, which one of us is more breeding stock? I said, scratch my groin with my gun.
I start rubbing my bald head.
Suddenly, I feel an urge to join an all-woman commune.
Well, you're taking one step towards that. I see how you've been hanging all over Mrs. Hippogriff.
She's like, Hippogriff? I don't believe those will be invented for several decades.
I have no idea what the hell is a hippograph, Hippodia, Hippolyta.
So in the meantime, while they're doing that, asking about this, I'm there with like my spear, just like.
Oh my gosh.
Just,
put it away.
Just standing there like.
Proud.
Proud.
You're just one step. You seem to be ready to be joining up with them. Ain't that right, Professor?
Yes, you seem to have gone native there, Miss Lisa.
Well,
what's your last name?
Johnson.
Miss Johnson. Is there something you want to tell your father when you get back to the surface? If you get back to the surface?
Of course I will be returning to the surface.
I'm sure he's going to be enjoying the fact that his daughter's wearing guns and fighting dinosaurs.
For your information, I have gathered a great amount of sociological information that will be of great interest to many universities once you return.
Yes, women warriors, I'm sure it's very impressive for some people, but...
My words were impressive enough for you when you needed someone to read the hieroglyphs.
Yes, you're one special skill. Congratulations. But beyond that, what are you, Miss Johnson? A wannabe warrior? A wannabe explorer?
I am a scholar. She takes her spear, she grabs the spear from him, she pokes you in the side.
Ah! God, stop doing that!
I learned quickly.
I'm laughing. You got beat up by a girl. She looks at you. Oh, hey. Hey, all I'm saying is don't get so attached to these. We're all prisoners. You just got one of them golden cages.
I am a prisoner.
Oh, darling, you are as prisoner as can be.
See,
I mean, come on now. You think you're gonna want to stay down here? You think you're gonna?
You guys hear the sound of engines from behind you.
That looks so
that's
weird.
strange.
What is that?
Toasted seaweed. You're good.
I'd have to. Wow. Okay.
He just ate a plant, everyone. He just ate a plant.
All right. So yeah, I turn towards the engine. Yeah.
You could. There's some. Like you're under some heavy trees at this point. There's some brush in the way. So it takes you a little while, but it sounds like very heavy machinery, like really heavy equipment is coming your way.
Hello. Start shooting.
I have stealth. I can try to get close and check it out.
It's coming in your direction.
Yeah, it's coming. It sounds like it's coming your way. It's getting louder.
Alright, everybody into the brush. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to try to get in for a closer look.
Yeah, we're all hiding in the brush.
Alright. So you hide for a minute, and then a tank comes your way.
Interesting.
It's decorated with an iron cross.
Oh, crap.